Morning, everybody. It's April 13th, 2023. I'm headed to Cambridge, Maryland to look at a air conditioning issue at it's a cardboard manufacturing plant. It's a pretty big plant. They're having issues with air conditioning in the networking room, apparently. I don't think I've ever worked on this unit. I've done a lot of work out here before on various air conditioners. I've worked on their ice machine. I've worked on their chiller. A couple other things out there, but I don't think I've ever worked on this unit unless they're calling it the room something different than what I'm used to. But we're gonna go out there, we're gonna take a look at it and see what's going on. Stay tuned. All right, we got a Daikin ductless unit here. When I first got here, they had the door rammed into this, and that's broken, but it is making some cool air, but it looks very dirty. So we're going to open it up and see how dirty it really is. So we've got all kinds of spiders in here. Filters haven't been cleaned for a while. That blower wheel's going to be pretty gross. Let me stop it so we can actually take a look. Well, I got the covers off so we can see how dirty it really is. And it's pretty gross. I'm gonna have to pull that wheel and clean it. And then we'll go from there. Like I said, it was working, so I don't know if this is an intermittent issue or what's going on. So we're gonna clean it for starters and then we'll go from there. You know, every ductless unit comes apart a little bit different. These Daikin units aren't too bad. Basically your whole control panel is gonna come off. You're going to unplug some sensors and stuff, and then your whole control board will drop right down. So then you can access the motor here. So we're going to try to pull this out and get this blower wheel pulled out. Okay, so this is the blower motor for these Daikin units. Looks pretty weird, but the shaft just goes right in here. Doesn't tighten down. It uses a magnetic field to spin it. So there's our blower wheel inside there, and we're going to pull it out and get it cleaned up. And then here is our wheel. Pretty gross, huh? We're going to be using this stuff here. This stuff is badass. You can dissolve it, you can dilute it with water, but it is badass by itself. You leave it on there for a couple minutes, rinse it, dirt falls right off. So I'm gonna load that up into a sprayer and we're gonna get cleaning. All right, we're using full strength on this baby because she is dirty. Put a bunch on there. Sit. When we go to rinse it off, it should all come off. Couldn't find a water hose, but I did find a slop sink, so I guess that's what we're going to be using. Put this stuff on everything and let it sit. Filters tip, all the guards, putting it on everything. That stuff, man, it works great. I didn't even have to scrub that. Let it sit on there for a while, then hit it with the hose, melts right off. All right, mixed a little bit of solution here so we can come inside and wipe down all the parts that are still in there, the base of the unit and all that, because that was pretty funky too. All right, well, I got the motor and the wheel put back in, and in hindsight, I don't think I needed to pull the motor, because where that wheel and motor are magnetic, there's no fastener there. So I could have just propped the coil up and really just pulled the wheel right out. So that's okay. I got that out, made sure all that went back aligned, so no big deal. So it's actually working a lot better. We got a lot better airflow. I don't think the outdoor units came on yet, but I'm going to put the rest of the unit back together, and then we'll see how it actually really is running. All right, got her all put back together. Like I said, when I first got here, somebody had rammed the door into this, so that's broke. So get him a new flapper there. So not a big deal. But this thing is a million times cleaner than when I first got here. Cleaned the coil. You guys seen I cleaned all the components. Put this back on. We're going to give it a final wipe down, and then we're going to take some temperatures and stuff and see what's going on. I've had it running for about 10 minutes now, and it's only making 70-degree air. So our refrigerant lines are kind of cold, so I'm thinking this thing might be low on charge. So we got to find the outdoor unit, and I don't think it's going to be very easy to get to, but we're going to look for it anyway and see where it's at. So our return air is about 86 degrees and our supply air was 70. So we got a 16-degree split. So it is working, but it should be doing better than that. So we're going to go up on the roof, which is more than a notion, and see what this thing's doing. Well, I got all the way the hell up here, and that unit's not up here. So I gotta look for this unit. No idea where it's at. After looking for it for about 20 minutes, I finally found it. It's right here. So maintenance department didn't know where it was. The front desk people didn't know where it was. So I was on my own to find it. And I found it. It's right here. So let me get up there to it and we'll take a look. Well, if the blower wheel wasn't dirty enough, how about this condenser coil? See, inside this factory here, it pulls in all kinds of dust. That's what happens. But it comes right off. So we're gonna brush that off and get this thing cleaned up. Then we can check our pressures and see what we're doing. See where we're at. All I did was brush it off, and the stuff just came falling right off of it. So this thing's pretty gross though. Just flies right off of it. Well, I found this air duster up here, and I've been hitting it with that. Try to get some of this dust out of here. It's been working. I'm doing pretty good. So I've already got the pressure down a little bit, and I'll show you that in here in 1 second. Well, this thing looks and runs worlds better now. So we're going to go back to the wall cassette and see what our temperatures are like now. But I think really this thing was just dirty. That's all there was to it. When it's in an environment like this, it needs to stay clean. And when it gets that dirty, it's just going to stop running. Let's go check the temperatures now. A lot better than 70. We're at 54 degrees now, so it's pretty good. Alright, I'd say we fixed this one. Alright guys, well that just goes to show how important unit maintenance is. You got to keep them things clean. When they get that bad, they're not going to cool right. But we got it cleaned up, and we got both units cleaned up, and we got out of there. So yeah, this place, I know not all factories and plants are like this, but these people, no one really wants to help you. Nobody cares to help you. They have their own jobs to do, and they're doing their own thing. So, but we stayed patient. We found the information we needed to find. We found the units we needed to find, and we did our job, and we got out of there. So at the end of the day, you just have to stay patient with people. You know, you don't know what's going on with these people. You don't know what's going on in their lives. So, well, that's going to be it for this one. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I got a couple more service calls today. I don't know if I'll be able to get any content there, but we'll see. But that's going to be it for this one here. So I'll catch you on the next one, guys. All right, a little bit of bonus footage here. So we got an air conditioner running. You hear that? Compressor tried to start but didn't. Let's take a look. First things first, disengage the cap so we can check it. All right, so we have our meter leads hooked up, one to Herm and then one to common. And we're reading 38 microfarads on a 40 microfarad capacitor. So this capacitor is good. All right, let's put the amp probe on it, and we're gonna apply power while our amp probe is on. All right, yep, she's pulling lock rotor amps, and it would have eventually cut out. So this is a hard start capacitor, super boost capacitor, kickstart, whatever you want to call it. Basically, this is a start capacitor with a built-in relay. So we're going to hook this up to the compressor. We're going to hook it up to Herm and common, and it's going to give the compressor basically an extra kick in the ass to see if we can get it going. All right, I got the hard start capacitor put on. Let's see what happens. Nope, she still didn't start. All right, so this compressor is pretty much dead. We can't get it started, but we're gonna try to get it going anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap it a little bit. Give it a couple taps. See if we can free it up. And then what we're gonna do, I've disconnected power to the fan because I don't want this running while I try this, but I'm gonna restore power, then I'm gonna tap it while it's trying to start and see if maybe we can get it started. This works. It doesn't work more than it works, but it's worth a shot. So I'm gonna try to set the camera down while I'm doing this. Well, we did get it started for a minute. It did start, so, but I mean, we know it's bad anyway, so it's gonna have to be replaced, but figured we'd give it a shot. All right. Yeah, that compressor is pretty much toast, so we're gonna get them a quote for a new compressor in there. That hammer trick works like one every 20 times, but figured I'd try it. Why not? You know, if I can get them going until we get a new compressor in there, why not? So that's it for this one, guys. Check you out on the next one.